You check your bank account, see 5 figures, but still feel like you're running on fumes. The paycheck lands, and before you know it, poof, it's gone. If your money feels less like real cash and more like points in a video game, you're not imagining things. The system is designed that way. Today we're breaking down the hidden forces that make your money feel fake in 2026 and what it's quietly costing you. Let's be real. Does that number in your banking app even feel tangible anymore? It goes up on payday and then immediately starts a dizzying automatic descent. A subscription here, a tap-to-pay coffee there, an auto-drafted bill you completely forgot about. By the middle of the month, you're left wondering where it all went. That money never even touched your hands. It was just a series of digits on a screen. This isn't a personal failure, it's a feature of our 2026 economy. We're living in an era of extreme financial abstraction. When was the last time you paid for groceries with a wad of cash? That tap-to-pay convenience has conquered everything, from a cup of coffee to a bus ride. While cash is still a major player in many parts of the world, digital payments have exploded, with digital wallets alone projected to hit 5.2 billion users worldwide in 2026. The money has become invisible. It's even worse online. You see something, click a Buy Now button, and a package just shows up. The transaction itself is a ghost in the machine. No wallet, no physical exchange, just a seamless slide from want to have. This whole system has been engineered to make spending frictionless. The result? We feel perpetually broke even when the numbers say we're not. We're haunted by a phantom paycheck, one that arrives and vanishes before we ever get a chance to feel its weight. The reason your money feels so fake is that a massive, invisible architecture has been built to separate you from the feeling of spending it. At its core is a powerful psychological trigger, the pain of paying. When you hand over physical cash, your brain registers a small, real loss. It stings a little. That friction is a natural brake on spending. In 2026, that brake has been systematically taken apart. The first layer is obvious, tap-to-pay and mobile wallets, but now it goes much deeper. We're in the early days of Agentic Commerce, where AI assistants start to handle our shopping. It's not science fiction. A growing number of consumers are already using AI to research products, find deals, and compare reviews. Imagine telling your phone's AI, "I'm running low on coffee," and it doesn't just make a list, it finds the best price and places the order for you. While only a small percentage of shoppers currently trust AI to make the final purchase, the technology is rapidly advancing. Your money is increasingly being spent by an algorithm, making you a spectator in your own financial life. Behind the scenes, tech like tokenization replaces your card details with secure digital tokens, making those one-click checkouts possible. At the same time, real-time payment systems allow money to zip across the globe in seconds. Finance is no longer a destination, it's a utility embedded in every app you use, flowing in the background like electricity. This is all happening against a tense economic backdrop. Lingering inflation continues to be a major source of stress. In a recent survey, about 46% of consumers reported that high prices are eroding their personal finances. Another poll found that around 1/3 of Americans expect their financial situation to worsen in the coming year, largely due to inflation concerns. Your digital dollars feel fake partly because they demonstrably buy less, amplifying that sense of disconnect and powerlessness. So if the world is being designed to make us spend more, how are we supposed to fight back? Before we get into the solutions, if you're getting value out of this breakdown, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all about demystifying the forces shaping your wallet. Feeling helpless is the goal of this invisible system, but you're not. The fight to make your money feel real again is a fight for control, and it's being waged with a mix of old-school tactics and new-school thinking. One of the most potent counter-movements is a surprising return to cash, not for everything, but for specific things. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a strategic rebellion. People are using methods like cash stuffing or the envelope system for slippery spending categories like groceries, dining out, and entertainment. The logic is simple. When the envelope is empty, you stop spending. No swiping your way into the red. You physically see and feel your budget depleting, which reintroduces that pain of paying that digital payments erased. It's a hybrid approach. Apps for the fixed bills, cash for the variable spending. Of course, you can't use cash for everything, which is where new social tools come in. Welcome to the era of loud budgeting. This is a trend where people are openly sharing their financial goals and limits. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," they say, "I'm not spending on that because I'm saving for a down payment." It turns budgeting from a private source of shame into a public shared goal. Then there's treat math, the mental gymnastics we all do to justify small purchases, like thinking of a fancy coffee as free because you used a gift card. While it can enable overspending, it also shows our deep need to make money feel tangible and relational again, to create our own rules in a system that feels like it has none. Finally, you can co-opt technology for your own benefit. AI-powered budgeting tools can analyze your spending, nudge you toward better habits, and automatically move money into savings. The key is to use these tools not as more automation, but as a way to raise your awareness. Move from being a passive observer of your finances to an active director. Set up regular check-ins with your accounts and use the data to make conscious, deliberate choices. The system might be designed for invisibility, but you can always choose to turn on the lights. In 2026, your money feels fake because, on some level, it has been transformed. It's no longer just a physical thing, but an abstract flow of data, moved by invisible payment rails and AI agents, all while its real-world value gets chipped away by inflation. The system is built for frictionless spending, which quietly encourages us to lose track of what we have. But understanding this architecture is the first step to taking back control. Whether it's the physical reality of a cash budget, the community of loud budgeting, or the mindful use of financial tech, you can rebuild that connection. You can reintroduce the friction that turns spending back into a choice instead of a reflex. The future of money may be digital, but its power is still in your hands. What's one thing you do to make your money feel more real? Let us know in the comments. And if this helped you see your finances in a new light, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thanks for watching.